Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
Hi everyone, this is Kim Goyette, your Meditation Mutha, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. So one of the incredible benefits of quarantine is that I see so many neighbors, families getting together and being outdoors, walking in the park, enjoying trails, hiking and biking, and I absolutely love the energy that brings. It reminds me of the 80s when I was growing up. I thought this class would be all about using energy's nature to bring our vibrations higher. So if you're ever feeling sluggish or feeling low, maybe a little depressed or any other uncomfortable emotions that are going on through these times, getting out in nature, especially barefoot. I know for some of us that's not the norm, but for me, I go out in my garden every day barefoot so I can feel the ground underneath my toes and really feel the sensation and the gift that the earth gives us every day to help build us up. So we'll start in a comfortable seat. Gently close the eyes. You can rest your hands on your lap or on your knees. And we're just going to do a little bit of a visualization as we gently invite the breath in a little more fully. And just noticing the connection of the earth to our skin. Our seat grounding down, feeling very secure in our posture. And from that grounded feeling, the roots really earthing down, digging deep into the ground below us. And just like a tree, from the roots, from that stability, rising up, all the energy drawing up from the earth through our tailbone and sacrum, all the way up the spine, moving to the cervical spine and out the crown of the head. And let's reverse that from the crown of the head on an exhale, moving the energy back down the spine through the sacrum and tailbone into our roots, connecting with the energy of the earth. Just a few more breaths, inhaling, drawing the energy from the earth up through the body, almost like the spine is our grounding pole. And then exhaling, drawing that energy, gifting it back to the earth, that constant exchange, that cycle. And one more inhale here. And exhale. Bring the hands to heart center, bowing the mind to the heart. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. Gently open the eyes, release the hands. We're going to start on hands and knees, and we're going to bring our awareness to every space that we connect with the earth. So the palms connecting, the shins, the tops of the feet connecting to the earth. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide, and we'll just do a few cat-cows just to open up the spine a little bit. So on an inhale, lifting the face, dropping the belly, lift the tailbone. On an exhale, push into the hands, rounding in like a cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the face, lift the tailbone. And on an exhale, pushing into the hands, rounding in. So feeling the flow of breath on your own, inhaling as we lift up, and exhaling as we press into the hands and round. Just riding that breath almost like a breeze on your skin. The breath flows within the body very naturally to the rhythm of your movement. And a few more times like that. And then coming back to center. Gently soften the elbows, and we're going to curl the toes, push back to down dog. So you can hover the knees an inch or so off the mat and then push all the way back. Spread your toes nice and wide. So now we're grounded with the ball of the feet, the big toe joint, the palms of the hands feeling very grounded, almost like you're having roots grow out the palm of the hands and the ball of the feet. Push down and forward with the hands. Notice your hips rising up towards the sky. Look in between the legs. Relax the neck. Take your upper arms, roll them wide. We're going to stay here for several breaths. On an inhale, drawing all the energy from the earth up the hands, all the way to the tailbone. And on an exhale, reversing, giving back to the earth, down the back of the legs, into the toes, into our roots. Inhale, draw all the energy of the earth up the palms, the fingers, the arms, to the tailbone. And on an exhale, in reverse, down the back of the legs, giving back to the earth. So it's a taking and a giving of energy. Inhale, fill up the armpits, really expand. Move that energy from the earth through the body. And on an exhale, drawing that energy back and gifting it back to the earth. Good. Look in between the hands. Walk the feet up to meet the hands in a wide-footed forward fold. Bend the knees generously so much so that your palms or fingertips can touch the earth. Relax the back of the neck. Shake your head out yes and no. We're going to grab opposite elbow. Shift your weight really firmly. Feel the exchange of weight from left to right, right to left in the feet. And notice the sensations of the bottom of the feet adjusting to the shift in weight. And then slowly coming back to center. Release the hands all the way down. Push into the feet. Rise up. Bring all the energy of the earth up through the fingertips. Soft gaze up at the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart center. I'm going to stand forward this time. So we're going to do a mountain pose where we lift the heels up off the earth. We're going to use the energy of the earth to rise up through the balls of the feet. So let's check in first and foremost within the feet. Notice your toes. Lift all 10 toes up off the mat, and you might feel engagement in that big toe mound, the outer edge of your pinky toe and your heel. Notice the energy rising up the front body. Notice your pelvic floor lifting. The low belly lifts all the way up to the chest and up through the crown of the head. So that grounding sensation, like we did with our hands and feet, is going through the feet now. Relax the toes all the way down. Keep that lift up. From here, inhale, arms sweep up. Lift the heels up off the mat. Slowly rise up. Let's do it in reverse. Palms face down. See if you can lower the heels, control all the way down like the palms do. Very good. Inhale, arms sweep up. Heels lift up. Come to the front edge of your toes. Notice the sensation of the bottom of the feet. Your proprioceptors are turning on. Exhaling, slowly lower. So those subtle adjustments in the feet help for balance. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, palms release down. So now we're going to use the energy of the earth to stay up there for a few breaths. Inhale, pull all the energy up through your toes, up the spine, through the crown of the head, rise, lift your low belly, pelvic floor. We're staying here for a few breaths. You can stay here or open the arms wide to the left and turn your chest to the left. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, other side, look over to the right. Good, adjust your feet. I'm wiggling myself. Inhale up, and then exhale, slowly lower down. So don't worry if you fall out of that. It's very challenging as adults to stand on our toes. I used to do it all the time when I was little, and it's more and more challenging now. Inhale, arms sweep up, come up onto the toes, rise up. This time we're gonna use the energy of the earth. Lift from the feet up. Lift your pelvic floor up. Chest lifts up through the crown of the head. Come halfway down with the arms and the heels. Hover halfway. Good. Stay here. Maybe turning your chest towards the left. Open up the arms to the left. Come back to center and right. Woo. Come back to center. And then slowly lower all the way down. Relax the shoulders. Roll those shoulders back. Nice. I'm going to turn sideways again. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold. Nice wide feet. Give yourself some space to ground down with the bottom of the feet and the hands. Inhale, come halfway up. So now we're sliding the hands halfway up on the shins. Look down at the earth. So feel the resistance. There's a nice big opening in the back of the legs. Lift the low belly in and up to the chest. The crown of the head moves forward. The tailbone moves back. Notice those opposing forces. We're going to use that later when we practice. Exhale. Plant the hand, step that left leg all the way back to lunge. Let's take that left hand out nice and wide. Push into the right foot. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Or you can raise that hand up towards the sky. Lots of energy out the back heel. Notice your hamstring. Lift it up. Where's the energy flowing? Lots of engagement with the back toes to the ground. So we're grounding down to rise up. Lift your low belly up. Release the hand all the way down. Step the front foot to meet the back and plank. Shift your weight forward. So again, palms are grounded. Feel the energy rising up through the palm of the hand. Lots of energy out the heels. Belly draws in and up. You can come down to knees if you'd like. Elbows point back. Slowly lower all the way down. Separate the feet really wide out to the edges of your mat. Come up onto the forearms parallel to the front of your mat. So we're going to push up. And then notice your forearms. See if you can drag them back. Open up the belly. Keep your belly connected to the earth this time. So we're pretty low. The ribs, the low ribs are connected. The chest is lifted. Feel that whole connection of your lower body all the way up to the chest, connected with the earth. Really ground down with the tops of the feet. Pelvis pressing down into the earth. Feel that energy rising up through the crown of the head. Exhale, release all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders, curl the toes, push back through hands and knees if you'd like, or all the way to down dog. Look in between the legs. Let's do that energy movement again, giving and taking from the earth into the body. Inhale, energy rises up the palm of the hands all the way through the arms to the tailbone. Exhale, giving the energy back all the way through the back of the legs down into the feet. 2 more times on your own. Inhaling, rising in, and exhaling, giving back. Good. Last breath. Now inhale, right leg rises up. Sweep that leg all the way through. So look in between the hands, sweep it through. If it doesn't get there, grab onto the back of the calf, move it on up. Step the back foot to meet the front, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's try it on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, take it down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Right leg steps back to lunge. Let's take that right hand out wide, left hand on the hip, or you can raise it up towards the sky. Now notice your connection. Where are you touching down? Right hand. Left foot forward pushes down. Left foot heel pushes back. Really feel that stability. Lift your belly, rising up from that core. Release the hand all the way down. Step the front foot to meet the back in plank. Shift your weight forward. Belly draws in and up. So you can come down to knees or point the elbows back. Slowly lower all the way down. Separate your feet nice and wide. Press your pelvis into the mat. Stack your hands one on top of the other. And then push into the forearms. So ribs, low ribs stay on the mat. The whole belly is connected right here. Your pelvis is connected. Legs, tops of feet. Feel the groundedness. And release all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push back through hands and knees or straight up through plank. And then to down dog. Good. Let's do that breath again. Inhale, energy rising up through the arms and hands. Exhale, giving back to the earth, down the back of the legs. 2 more breaths on your own. Feel the power in the breath, that giving and taking. Inhale, left leg rises up. Look in between the hands, sweep that leg all the way through to a lunge. Step the back foot to meet the front, forward fold, exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay here for a moment. So we're going to do the same thing that we did before where we lift the toes up. So let's feel that energy. Lift all 10 toes up off the earth. The connection, the ball joint of your big toe, the pinky side, the heel, those are your roots for this next posture. We're going to be grounding down into the earth. Palms come together. Release the toes all the way down. Actually, bring your hands to your hips. Let's shift your weight over to the right just a little bit. And then you can take your left foot and plant it on your ankle so the knee points out. Notice my hip. So if I'm shifting my hip out, we're going to be unstable. So let's bring that hip underneath us so that the hips are square. And then from here, you can stay here with just the heel on the ankle, the toes resting on the ground, or you can move up to your low calf or reach down and bring it above your knee. So it's either above or below the knee. Good. Notice the adjustments in your roots, the bottom of your feet. Good. Plant your big toe mound. Really ground down with that. Notice the energy. So push your foot into the thigh pushes back into the foot, and then lift your pelvic floor in and up. Belly lifts, everything rising up. So you can bring your hands to heart center or arms open nice and wide. I absolutely love doing tree pose outdoors with all the trees blowing, the shuffling of the leaves. It just feels so good. The breeze over my skin. So let your tree be flexible. You can flow right and left, whatever feels good. Any arms you want, whatever is right for you today. Good. Let's take a deep breath here. Feel the power in your roots grounding down as we rise up. And then slowly lower that foot all the way down. Release the hands. Shake your hands and legs out. Nice and loose. Great. Let's try it on the other side. So we'll shift our weight over to the left foot this time. Bring your hands to your hips. You can bring the right heel to your ankle. Toes plant down. Stay here if you want. Notice that left hip. See if you can draw it in and under yourself so that your hips are square across. And then from here, lift all your energy in and up with your roots grounded to the earth. Stay here or bring it to the low calf, or maybe the inside of your thigh. Press your thigh into your foot into your thigh. So all the energy is moving in and then up. So palms come together, press those palms together. Lift your pelvic floor up, chest lifts through the crown of the head, and then any arms you want. Feel that stability in your feet. So you may fall out of this, and that's totally fine. Just noticing the adjustments, that need for your foot. It wants to ground down, just like the roots of a tree. And then you can sway back and forth, whatever feels good for your body today. Any arms you want. Great. One more deep breath here. Slowly lower all the way down. Excellent. Shake it out. So this is normally called star pose, but I'm going to call it sunflower today since we're focusing on nature and being around plants and so on. So let's take our feet nice and wide, and we're going to shift our weight over to the right foot. So you can point your left toe out to the side. Start to reach your fingertips, palms face forward, and spread the hands out nice and wide. Bring your hands back, open up the chest a little bit. Lift your low belly in and up. So feel the groundedness in your right foot. You can stay here with your left toe planted or flex the foot up off the earth. Draw your belly, your navel in and up. Open up your sunflower a little bit more. It's starting to bloom. And then if you want, you can play with the angle of your body wherever you are today. Again, don't worry if you fall out of it. This is all about having fun, feeling connected, just enjoying. Good. I'm feeling wobbly in that foot. That means that my roots are really beginning to grow. And then slowly come out. Release the arms. Shake it out for just a minute. Let's try the opposite foot. So feet nice and wide. We'll shift our weight over to the left this time. Point the right toe. Reach the arms out. So this is like your flower petals. Reach, expand like you're growing towards the sun. Open up the arms to open up the chest, the very center of your flower. And then if you can stay here or flex that foot up off the ground. Adjust, noticing the small subtleties of the bottom of your foot wiggling. turning on all the proprioceptors. And then again, you can shift your weight any angle that you want, really radiating the flower petals out towards the sun. And just noticing that shift of your focus, of your mind, when you have to draw inwards to balance. Slowly come back to center, release all the way down. And let's shake it out for a minute. Ooh, let's take it all the way down to the earth. We did a lot of single leg posture. So what we're going to do is stretch out our glutes, and we're going to scoot ourselves forward a little bit. Knees are bent. You can have your hands like kickstands back behind you. Palms can face forward or back. The fingertips can face forward or back. Let's take the left ankle, cross it over the right knee. Give yourself plenty of space. So if this isn't for you, what you can do is walk the legs out further to create some space for yourself. And then we're going to notice sensation in the right outer hip. If you don't feel that, you can walk the legs back in until you feel sensation. So my legs are closer to my chest. Flex your foot. You can bring your chest a little bit closer. And then if it feels all right for you, if you want more sensation, take your left knee and draw it outwards a little bit. So towards me. Yeah, now I'm starting to feel that opening in the outer hip. Take a few more breaths here. Good. Let's start to keep the hands where they are, but start to roll that left foot open so we drop the foot down. The foot's planted, the knee points up, and then if it feels okay, we can walk our hands in. So keep that knee or leg where it is, or you can cross it out in front, wherever feels better for you today. We'll grab onto that front knee, take the left hand back behind us, and just look over that back shoulder. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And then notice, where are your roots now? In the fingertips, in your seat, in the foot. Where are you feeling grounded, connected to the earth? And gently unwind. And let's bring both legs out in front one more time. Knees are bent. Lean back. Give yourself lots of space. If you need to, walk your feet further away. Take the right ankle, cross it over the left. Flex the foot, and then inch your way back in to where you start to feel sensation. So you should be feeling it now in the outer right hip. If you want more sensation, take your right knee and move it away from you, forward. And you might feel a nice opening there. Let's take a few more breaths. Really grounding down with the palms of the hands. Left foot on the earth. Good. And then we'll start to bring the right foot across the body, plant it. The knee is up, walk the feet in, allow the bottom leg to rest. We'll take the left hand on the right knee, reach back behind, and do a gentle twist. So whatever legs feel comfortable for you today. If you need them extended, wherever you are. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And then slowly unwind. I'm going to turn sideways. So we'll start to grab onto the backs of the legs, slowly lower all the way down. You can extend the legs down below you out to the corners of the mat, separating the feet and the arms along your side. And what I'd love for you to do, if you're outside, keep your eyes open. Look up, just notice what's going on around you. If you're indoors, you can close your eyes and just imagine the breeze over your skin, the sound of the trees rustling, maybe some wind chimes in the distance, blowing on the breeze, the sound of the birds, and anything that calls to you from Mother Earth. Feel her supporting you fully underneath your body. And just take the next few breaths, enjoying this moment, whether it's an internal or an external gaze, just really visualizing you in the middle of nature, enjoying this moment. And we'll begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. And when you're ready, hugging the knees into the chest, roll over to one side, make your way all the way up to seated. And we'll do a little bit of visualization to finish this practice. So gently close the eyes. Begin to soften your body, almost like you're melting towards the earth. The flesh of your body becomes one with its surroundings. And just noticing the sensation on your skin, the energy around your skin, the sensation of energy just about a foot away from your body. And bringing awareness to the sensation of energy about 3 feet away from your body in all directions. And visualizing this aura, this sphere of energy that surrounds you, radiating outwards, connecting with your surroundings, weaving this vibration with everything that is Mother Earth and nature. And just allow yourself to absorb all the beautiful energy around you. Maybe visualizing the space that you're in, nature, or a favorite spot that you love to connect with the wild. And just the next few breaths, allowing that energy to flow into your sphere, into your aura. And on the exhale, giving back. So again, that taking and giving, the exchange, endless exchange of energy. And we'll be here for just a couple more breaths. Feeling the tingling on the skin as this energy enters the body. And then the sensation as it exits, giving your gift to the world, to the universe. And we'll begin to relax our concentration. Let's finish by bringing the hands to heart center. Surrendering your mind, relaxing that forehead towards the earth, really honoring and surrendering in pure gratitude for the connection that we have within and without. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your meditation mother. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mutha. See you next time.